あ。はい。あれ、いいか。すいません。X の方で、休むって言ったんですけど、やっぱりやります。
こんばんは。
うまい。おお、ひとっちゃんが早くも来てくれたさ。昨日やっと初勝利しました。今日は超期待のポール・スミスじゃないさ。ポール・スキーンズださ。相手がハンター・ブラウンだけど、大接戦繰り広げて勝とうぜ。いきます。ほんま、ふわふわやって先制されんなよ。初回から。昨日フリーでよかったね。そして、大谷翔平にヒットがありません。はい。ヒットが出てないのがなんと翔平だけ。最悪。
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros.
おー、
John Shambi
昨
alongside
日
Chris
フリードが良かっ
Singleton.
た
Trying to
と。
match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what
な
he's
か
got
なか
today.
イケメンやん。
was lights out, Boog, in total command all game
6
long.
回
If he
2
brings
安
that
打。
same intensity again,
ホー
these
ムラ
hitters
ン
are in
1
for a
本打
long
たれちゃっ
day.
たけど。
大谷一番やめたらどうですか。
96球。見事なピッチングでした。もうちょっと。
First pitch coming your way next.
てか今日爆発するから大谷は。
Hunter Brown has the
ハン
starting
ター・
job
ブ
in
ラ
this
ウンが
for
なんぼのもん
Siggy
じゃ
in
い。
2020.
なんぼのもんじゃい。なんか今日テンション高いな。カーブがすごい。三振がすごいね。左バッター三振96あります。弱点は体力がなくなってくると変化量が大きく減ります。以上。いこう。
25 season was impressive.
Yeah, Boog, he definitely took a step forward last season, becoming a finalist for the
開
AL
幕
Cy
戦
Young
は
Award.
勝敗
And
つかず
he's
だ
a
った
front of the
模様。
rotation pitcher who finished with the second best ERA in the American League.
Okay, all
Leading
set
off
to
here
go.
tonight, the
Shohei
designated
Ohtani
hitter,
up to the
number
dish.
17, Shohei Ohtani.
And we're underway.
そんなに速くないよ。
Deal one. Ball. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Check out the Red Sox
また
lineup.
大谷は
And
ま
with
た
their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support.
アル
We'll see
バレ
what
ス
they
が
can do
すご
for
い
him.。
Boog, with an ace on the bump, it's
4
crucial
割
not
打
to
ってる。
become complacent. This lineup still has a job to
唯
do,
一のホー
but
ムランは
they're
ラ
gonna
ミ
come
レ
away
ス
with
の
a
み。
win.
Ball one there. And the 1-0. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That catches
あ
the
ちょ
shot
っ
part
と
of the
これ
zone.
はボールやろ。
Marte wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely
ひどい。
a hair out of the zone,
審判
but
ひどい。
it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swing and a miss. He was
Oh.
late. Strike 2. Here's a 2-2. Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like
Wah.
this. That's a nice miss right there.
ちょっと待った。
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's
高
one
め
of
の
the
方針
hardest
向きつ
things.
けよ
And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch.
まだ
I can see it really well at eye
得意の
level.
カーブ
I
投げ
can't
てこないの
catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Two down, nobody on.
来た
And there's a ball.
おーよ落ちとんな
That misses. Ball 3. Yordan Alvarez to bat next.
結構審判アホやから
In for a strike. And now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one fouled off. Outside corner, got him looking. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching.
まあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあいやースキーンズが相性いいピッチャーであってほしい
We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Paul Skeens.
虹下ろスキーはダメで
Remarkable
した
season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done. That is not having more than maybe one subpar start in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year, and I only expect him to build on it this season.
Ground ball up the middle.
おお、ええところやんけよ、いった。
And very nicely done for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this appears to be a tough matchup.
ちゃんとバーショーが移籍してる。
Today, Singy.
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
ナイスシフト。
Jeremy Pena stands in here, takes ball one low.
スキンズ球速いね。
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few
なんか
opportunities
球速が落ちたと騒がれてるみたいなこと
And
ニ
you
ュ
know,
ー
if
ス
you
を
don't
見た
get
け
to
ど。
guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
もっと速かったのかな。
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
やばい。あるちゃんや。
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And at second. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Oh, 2 now. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Win. Tosses to first. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
怖いぞ。
That's the
よっしゃ。
Throws
Okay.
the first in time, and that is that. Scoreless after 1.
当たってるアルバレスやね。
We move ahead to the top of the second now. So stepping in for Boston, Yordan Alvarez.
MLB26 で初めての4割みたいな数字を見ております。まだホームランがない。
Ball.
A sliding stop over to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an
Stop.
infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
0-1.
Ball, no.
No score here in the second. Stays alive.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Inside, and the count's full. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made some contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So stepping in for Boston, Pete Crow Armstrong.
D-Rod.
In the air, right field. And that is
いや
that.
初めてのカットやから
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
なんか落差してんぞハンターに
Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
一番怖い人はこの人じゃないか
Walker went deep in his most recent game.
ビビんなよ
The 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results. Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Let's go, Christian.
And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's to
よ
third.
しよしよしよしよし
Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, designated hitter, Jake Myers.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
Just
Ball,
missing
out.
there.
Oh.
Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Strike 3. Skeen says sit down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter
高い
as
な。
I've come across, especially in terms of movement.
まあいいや。
I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
スキンズこう全球見たことないからな。
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. That's off the
Ball,
mark,
no.
and that's ball 2. That
That's
one
a
at the
strike.
knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Just
Ball.
off the inside edge. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is the
さす
inning.
が
We'll move to the third with
メー
no
ターミスって
score.
も空振り取ってくれる。パワーピッチャーこんなもんでいいの
New
かな。
inning getting started, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Adley Rutschman. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He worked the outside corner of the plate, and he kept it around the knees, both with the fastball and
追い
with
込
the
まれてから
off-speed
決め
pitch.
打ちしてしまった。惜しい目と思った。
はい。Ball. Ball 2.
Top of the third, no score. That one catches the corner for a strike. And that's
a ball.
The inside edge. And the count's full.
よっしゃ
Knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone.
ダブルプレーがなければ大谷に回る。
That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Acuna.
Ha!
Here comes the 0-1. And there's the foul ball.
出たね。
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
11打数ヒットなし。
Fouled off left side.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
投手戦なんかやりたくないんじゃ。
Well, Singy, as we talked about earlier, he was dominant in his last start and doing the same thing again today.
Yeah, Boog, in total control on the mound in this one. What a run he's on. Let's see if he can keep this thing going.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. One-two now. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after
しぶといわー。
wrong, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1-1 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Makes
Nice.
the catch up against the wall.
守りナルトのさすが。
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
Now batting Taylor Trammell. Popped up. Witt.
足元い。
And that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Still no score.
負けへんで。
Back here in Houston, so stepping in for Boston, Ketel Marte.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Now one miss.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Slice the other way and foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground. Now Tuve handles it. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to end the air.
両チームとも守備がいいからこれ。
Strong throw does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Line drive, base
よっ
hit.
しゃ。
So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Red
当たってるおっさん。
Here's Jordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
まあ行くかここは。
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball.
よしよし。
Second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like to
4番やで。
in motion and try to steal the base.
編成大事やで。
Home run so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
走れる小デブ。ナイス。
Check swing on a
Did he
1-0.
go?
Appeal to third. Didn't go. Man at second. And another ball. And ball four.
歩かしやんけ。
It's difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
ボビー。
Flips the corner. And it's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's gonna have to continue, finish off this hitter.
2 on, 1 out.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one fouled off. The Red Sox with a chance to score first. Top half of inning number 4.
ナイスバッテ
Reach it. This should score at least one. Runner around.
アルバレスはストップ
He'll score and the Red Sox have the lead. Now the throw comes in.
牽制した
Holds it third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one fouled off. One down, runners at second and third. Late with the swing there. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Mike Burrows up and throwing. Sousa, the lefty, warming up as well. Here's the 0-2. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout.
For the Red Sox, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 2 outs. Walker. And that's the third out.
1点だけ
Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back here in Houston, well, Singy, as we talked about earlier, he was dominant in his last start and doing the same thing again today.
Yeah, Boog, in total control on the mound in this one. What a run he's on. Let's see if he can keep this thing going.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they had their first hit since the first inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2
そう
for 2
だよね
now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. out to short. The flip. There's one. A
Out.
sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was
すごい。
from routine. That's the one thing about big
ダブル
leaguers.
プレーの
Tough plays.
成立率が高い。さすがですね。アウトアウトアウト。
Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Two down, nobody on. Misses outside, and the count is 2-0. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
内野の守
Nothing
備
doing there
す
for
ごい。
Houston. They still trail 1-0.
10点ぐらい取ろうぜ。
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are
三
performed
振
up
が多
to
い
this
ね。
point. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
ホームランせなあかんわ、浮いたカーブ
Just so
は。
sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-0. And it's fouled off. Guerrero gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings over the top of that one. In the dirt. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
差し込まれちゃった。
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball one.
Man at first, one away.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Drive.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Manager out of the dugout now.
Oh,
And it looks
Brown,
like we'll see a change
諦めた。
on the mound. Hunter Brown won't go any further tonight. And they trail as he exits.
そんな
but he
本
kept
気
it
出さんでええって、
close.
ま
A
だ。
new arm will be on the mound after
借
the
金
break.
2やねんけど。
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Mike Burrows.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen.
昨日やったか
I
な
think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
見るか。いける。
Fouled off. He was late. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're at the top of the fifth.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2.
Going to lay off that pitch down. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 1 out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ramirez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that's outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Well struck left field.
Yes!
And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but
打ててないのは大谷だけ。
on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't pull the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Hand up as
He
he at the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one outside. 2-2. To the right side. Walker takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
ビッグイニングやろ、普通や、ここは。
Last half of the fifth coming up. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Well, these
No,
Astros
that's too
just
high.
aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Just missed. The wind to kick the 2-0. And
Ball,
another
no.
ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Nice timing.
That one ripped, but foul.
ありがとうございます。
And a foul ball. Three-two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Strike three. Skeen sends him packing.
Designated hitter, Jake Myers.
And that is out of play.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And ball one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
いいんじゃないスキンズ。
Astros, right fielder.
So here's Wade now. His first at bat
Hey,
was a
look at that.
strikeout.
Jr.
Too high.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two down, nobody on.
No.
これこそチャレンジ。
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's a 2-1. Ripped on the ground a second, and the Astros put down in order. He
やれるじ
continues
ゃ
to
ない。
roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books.
これだけの
You're
選手
watching
を
Red
集めれ
Sox
ば。
baseball on the show, New England. Back here in Houston. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
あとは大谷だけやな。
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Hayden Wesneski.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 0-1. That's a little bit low. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challengers.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to
Yes.
two pitches that he's thrown. Good pitches, but even better takes.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see
恥ずかしがることない。
these days with hitters
ヒ
trying
ッ
to
トはヒ
launch
ット
and
や。
hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
And at second, right through there for a strike. Way inside, and that hit him.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Adley Rutschman.
アストロズの星の肩が弱い。
Fastball for a strike.
いや、そんなことない。ディアスやもん。
Right through there for a strike. The Bo Sox trying to break this one open, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That misses. Ball one. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck.
いや、走ってんだ。走れや、アホ。何やってんねん。
Here comes Witt around third. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be
なんで
happy
戻
with
っ
that
てんねん。
result.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Oh,抜けた。
One run is in. Here comes Rutschman around third. The run scores
Yeah.
second, and it's 5-0.
ちょっと。
Here comes the skipper.
強すぎるんじゃないこれ。
And he's ready to make the move. Hayden Wesneski is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
ナイスです。
ありがとうございます。
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Bennett Sousa. This is his third time out this year.
顔でかいな、お前。顔のサイズがお前、監督と全然ちゃうやないか。
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And now the 0-1.
Ball.
Sousa, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2018. Foul ball.
まだノーアウトか。
1-2. In the dirt. And it remains 2-2. That one missed. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. And ball four to a board. I thought that was a strike.
これはストライクっすね。
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up next for the Red Sox. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right.
Ball. Ball.
That one
Outside.
misses. That's 5 straight. So a walk puts
2
runners
打
at first and
席
second.
連続4ピッチウォーク。
There, 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
リアルやな。バッターやとビビってんねんな。ストライクけえへんやんけ。来てる。さあ。
2 on, 1 out. That one finds the zone. Gonna count 1-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Here's a 1-2.
That's down.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball. No.
And the 1-0.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
2 on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And wow, that one is way out of here. A 3-run homer, and they boost their lead.
Pitchers hate going against Jose Ramirez because he tends to punish the baseball. This is just
ちょっと強すぎるんじゃないこれ。 久々やな。8点も
Well, he
取
put
った
a really
ぜ
nice swing on that
GOAT
one,
から。
and everything was on time. Took a direct path to
や
the
っぱり
ball.
ラメレスは
Excellent
打てるな
extension,
俺。
and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bennett Sousa departs, and as he heads for the dugout. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Ryan King.
I think it's got to be a little tough
4
coming in
人
out
目
of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the
No,
score.
that's down.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
Two-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
ありがとうございます。
Not even close there. And it's 3-0. Bobby Witt Jr. waiting to bat for the Red Sox. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. All Red Sox in this one. And a
That's the
4-pitch
ball.
walk.
Take your base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two now. And they'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. So he
よう抜けんな、アルバレスの打球は。
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but
ホームランまだないけど。
made him really work out there on the mound. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Witt now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 0-2.
Ball.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now an 8-0 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
The 1-1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Baseman, Zach DeCenzo.
Fought off foul. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. That one out to right. Acuna under it. And there's two away.
Up next for the Astros.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's Taylor Trammell.
Here!
The 0-1.
Ball one.
And a swing and a miss there.
打線が奮起しました。
Got him swinging. The high heat too much on that one. Make it 6 shutout
Skins
innings for him
使え
out
て
there
るね。
now. Back after this on the show.
初めて打線が本気しました。大谷以外は。大谷も2つフォアボール選んでるから
Back here in
ね。
Houston, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another.
And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1.
Ball one.
The Red Sox up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's a ball.
こんばんは、スキンちゃん A ですね。
Close,
No,
but
that's a
call the
ball.
ball. 3-1 now.
枝さんこんばんは。ずるいですけど、これで勝ち続けます。
Next offering is fouled back. Three and two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional
リード
AB.
とスキー
Well,
ズ
that's a
の
nice
ボー
job
ル
of
をよ
grinding
く
out
見
that
る。
at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
This one in the air center field. And there's two down.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Manager out of the dugout, and
5
he's
人
going to
目
make a change. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Steven Okert.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers.
ヒットないぞ。
I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Acuna now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
めっちゃ遅いスライダー。
Rutschman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Ball 2.
That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Shohei Ohtani waits on deck. High fly ball out to center field. And that is that.
アクーニャと
So
大
a
谷が
strong
打てて
showing
ないか
there
ら。
from the Houston bullpen. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Red Sox 8 and the Astros
早
9.
いね。もう7回よ。
Back here in Houston.
完封しようぜ、
It's
ポ
coming
ール。
late. We're seeing another gem on the mound, Singy.
Yeah, he carved them up last outing, and here we go again. Same guy, same dominance, dialed in out there.
ツーベース打たれてるよ。2安打されてるよ。
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
"使い慣れてきたんじゃないですか。
Ball. No.
The 2-1. And
Ball
there's a
3.
ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-1 is on the way. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's
いや、
hand,
スキン
he
ズは
can hang a breaking ball
やっ
right
ぱ
there.
すごいね。
Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Second baseman.
そうです。大谷だけのヒット。
Hey.
Oh, 2 now. No question about this one. It's out of here.
ボール球やん。
A solo shot. Third home run of the season.
一球外そうとしただけやん。
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one.
ピッチャーやってないわ。
地球はずれていますね。
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn
Ah,
on the
結構ス
inside
トライクゾーン。
fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
外意識させてると思ってクソボールやんけ。
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Ball.
球速が遅くなってきた。
The 1-0.
No, off the plate.
Skeens delivers. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
さすがじゃの
Out of the ball game.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ball.
And another ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2 down, nobody on. That
Ball.
one misses, and that's ball 3.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Sliced hard but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that is low for
Take
ball
your base.
4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky
疲れて
inning,
きま
but
し
he's
た。
still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Man at first, Jake Myers. Up next for the Astros, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right side of the infield.
いいね。
And that ends the inning. So
吉田やったら取れてないぞ。
too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now 8-1. This is Red Sox baseball on the show.
金ちゃん、お
New
疲れ
England.
ちゃん。
Back here in Houston, here now the Red Sox DH, Shohei Ohtani. And he hits a
Oh, hit
right
出た。
side into the outfield base hit.
大谷の今シーズン初ヒット。
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Ball 1.
The lefty, the 1-0.
ナイス大谷。
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone.
全部勝てるんじゃねえか。
Marte goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair.
160連勝
It's
しようぜ。
10-1.
あ、嘘。159連勝。
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Foul ball there.
Part of the order coming through.
三塁打打てばサイクル。
Already in this inning.
足速いよ。
Looking to do some more damage.
Foul out of play off to the right.
今の決めたかったな。
0-2 now.
Ball.
そうね。今シーズン初。おめでとう。早くもいただきました。
Ball 2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there.
まだホームラン出てないヒット。
It's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
That's too low. Ball 1.
ああ、こんばんは。
Next offering is foul back. Here's a 1-1. On the ground right side. Walker steps on the bag and he's out.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
今日はウィットジュニアのおかげやろ。
We talk about guys with good speed, and
今日だけやけど。
definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
とことん打ち込もうぜ。
Really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
盗塁だけは遠慮しとこう。
Right back up the middle.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like
何人
we'll
目
see a change
7
on
人
the
目
mound. Steven Okert won't go any further.
こんなにすっきり勝ったのは初めてじゃないか。
The Astros turn to a new arm on the
う
mound,
え
Ryan Abreu.
And we all know about his
ピッチャーいないね。
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say.
アブレイ打てるかな。
Very high, and it just breaks a ton.
これ打たな優勝はないな。
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
怒ってるやん。打ってないよな。なあ。
Two runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the eighth. In the air to left center. Trammell on the move to the gap. And that'll do it.
たまにはこういう試合もいいんじゃない？
On to the bottom of the eighth. Digging in, Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr.
打たれまくったクレビンジャー。
Now pitching for
Here's a new
Boston.
pitcher from the
Number
pen,
60.
Garrett
54点
Compared
台
to。some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should
こ
be
れあかんか
fairly
った
free
ら
and
落と
easy
そう
out there.
3A
You
に
still have
ね
to。keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
First
Ball.
pitch misses.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Hit on the ground to short.
守備がいいね。
Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Yainer Diaz.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
That's
And
foul.
foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
No,
Really
that's too
good
high.
two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Two and two. Up the middle.
Ah.
On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little
Up next for the
dirty on the plate
Astros.
for the catch. Just
Third
because it looked
baseman,
easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Zach DeCenzo.
Two down, base is empty. Next to hit, Zach DeCenzo.
Ha!
Oh, 1 now. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Hit weakly on the ground. Marte there with plenty of
Nina.
time, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in Houston, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Adley Rutschman. That's towards center,
ええ
and there's one down.
He was
Eh?
all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely
パーフェク
missed
ト
it.
ですけど
Man, this guy was ready to hit.
アブレイユだから
In the bullpen for Houston, Josh Hader, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Tap back to the mound. And Guerrero is set down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
やっぱりアブレイユは打てないのか。
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Acuna now. 0
Boy.
for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. So now a pinch hitter, Masataka Yoshida, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. And it moves off the out-count scoreboard. Safely into second. He's got a double.
吉田初ヒット。
Up next for the
Put a
Red Sox,
really nice
the designated
balanced
hitter,
swing on it, and when you can
Shohei
rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Ohtani. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Taylor Trammell.
Taylor Trammell.
Let's go, Taylor. That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
For the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit.
よー、ホームラン打たれんな。開幕してからも何本打たれたか。
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early to get some elevation in the ball down at ballpark, for him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's already homered in this game. There's the strike. Clevenger, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas.
That's a ball.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swinging a foul straight back. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there.
もたもたすんなもう。
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
That's a laser base hit. And out to a board.
Up next for the Astros.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now it's Christian Walker. Ball one there.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one outside. 3 balls and a strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of inning number 9. And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 10-3. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Two on, 2 outs. They're down to their final strike. One, 2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Lefty Empty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Back to right. Yoshida
Yosh.
has a beat on it. And he'll put it away.
2連勝。
And the Red
最後
Sox
グダグダしたけど
slug
も
their way to a win in this one.
Key to this game was that huge sixth inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire
大谷は
outstanding
先
crew here
発
at
で使わなあかん
MLBTheSHOW,
から
I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
大谷、フリード、スキーンズ、レグロン。すごいな。これでずっと勝てるんじゃないか。もう一人いるか。勝ちまくるで。
おめでとうさんです。
ありがとうございます。嬉しいような。まあいいや。とりあえず勝ちまくろう。まだヤンキースもやってないしな。ドジャースもやってないしな。ハンター・ブラウンに勝ったぜ。おお。2連勝ね。勝てば5割復帰。そして翔平平。何ですか。いいんです。ペイトンやん。ちょっと怖いな。大丈夫か大谷。連勝止めんなよ。左か。
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston
6
Astros.
回な大谷。お
John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
打ててる。
And anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
連勝止めんなよ大谷。
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
緊張してきた。
And today's starting pitcher, Peyton Toley. Singy, he was impressive.
球速いよ。
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Just about ready to roll. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. And this one is off and running.
That's a ball.
Two-0.
大谷ホームランみたい。
Swing and a miss as he was late. Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down. And that's outside. Got it swinging. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And it's clear the most
なん
important
でや
job
ろ
they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt the game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Marte
Hey,
launched
hey,
a homer
hey,
in his
hey.
most recent game.
また三振。
0-1.
Ball.
Misses
No, that
just
missed.
off the outside.
Strike.
That was a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the
All right.
when he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Fires over to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. Two gone.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Two down, bases empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That was straight queso, right?
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on.
This guy's a
the ball.
fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Now here come the Astros, no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
出るかな。それより大谷のピッチングや。
We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for the Red Sox,
開
Shohei
幕戦は
Ohtani.
ボ
What do you got
ロ
on him,
カ
Chris?
スに打たれて
A
敗戦投
power
手。
pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball
レッド
velocity
ソックス
ranks
の
near
ルー
the
キー
top
です。
in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of
Leading
them
off
during
here
your
this
at bat.
afternoon,
Leading off,
designated
Jake
hitter,
Myers.
Number 6, Jake Myers.
Fouled off. He was late. And that one is
No, that's low.
downstairs.
Ball.
And it's 1-1. On the ground, right
Foul.
side. And that's just foul.
Ball.
Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
2-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
来いわーもう。
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away. And we'll do it again.
大谷スタミナないねんっても
う 2-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at bat like that one. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Close, but ball. And that's ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
Let's go, Isaac. These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And it remains 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full
もう
count.
球数かかりすぎや
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
You 3-2. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
That's an
Take your
impressive
base.
battle. 11 pitches before he finally got ball 4.
Jose Altuve.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And a foul ball.
頼む翔平次バーショーやで
Man at first, 1 away. There's a line drive to left field. And it gets by him. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And he'll pull into second safely.
Batting 4th,
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a
ア
great
ル
swing
バレ
on
ス
the
じゃな
baseball.
かったら取れてたもんな。
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. On the ground, right side, Wick for one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn and get out of this jam.
しっかりしてこい。ヒット1本やからな。次から頑張ろう。
Back at the ballpark, where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
On the ground to the left. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep.
いやー、惜し
So
い。
they get a man aboard with a one-out
Single.
single.
Batting sixth, shortstop Bobby Wick Jr.
よっしゃ。
Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Back-to-back singles, runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Byron Buxton. He's a guy who does it all. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, and safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
On the ground, Matthews whips it to first on the run. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
My God.
That one in triple digits.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
いや、いいね。
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. This is the game of the week on MLBTheSHOW. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Hey,
Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Last
That's
couple
the
of
ball.
pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a bouncer. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Left fielder, Zach DeCenzo.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially
Yo,
starting the season, because that's the one thing.
Karen,
They always want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter.
Oh, yeah.
Now the 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Got him looking. That's the second out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Bryce Matthews.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. In the dirt. Chop to third.
あ、間違えた。
Handled.
危ね
Sends
え。
it to
危
first.
ね
That's the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning.
for
So
Boston,
stepping in for
catcher,
Boston, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
There's the strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The 0-1.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Marte in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul.
Pretty
That's the ball.
standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side in the third. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Astros nothing.
熱っ
Back here in Houston, now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The other way, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Up next for the Astros.
He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
大谷あかんな。
That missed. That's the ball.
And it's second. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Runner on the goal. Line to right, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And that one fouled off.
The 全部ライト方向。
The 0-1. That one pulled foul.
So now it's all about protect mode.
内野ゴロ出したいな。
Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this.
安心取り行くか。
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that's the swing. It's a strikeout.
インサイド待ってたな。ここは内野ゴロやで、翔平。
Steps off, lead runner back to second.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And there's a ball.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Two on, one out. Just missed.
That's high.
Right through there for a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third. the 2-1. That one missed.
What a layoff that pitch down.
Cam Smith waiting to hit for Houston. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Three-two on the way. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Oh, he can't hang on. Still slings it to second, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Right fielder, Cam Smith.
ツーアウト。
So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. He's 0 for 1. Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Here's the 0-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Ball in the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. And the 2-2. Got him.
Oi!
They limit the damage here.
奇跡や。5本もヒット打たれてんぞ。
Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
There's a strike. You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings.
Jump in front. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter. Getting the top end working. Powers that fastball out of here.
第1号。
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one almost got him.
No, that's up.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Zach DeZenzo.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. And ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Slashed foul down the right side. It'll hook off into the seats. The 1-1. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that is out of play. That one missed. And he walked him.
That's
Almost a
four.
coin
Take your
flip
bait.
for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Didn't
Zen,
strike
zen,
too
damn it.
much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Bryce Matthews. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball outside.
Oh, right to the backstop. Vasquez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
And it's second. Tap foul at the plate. The 2-1. Missed inside with the curve.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That one in there across the letters.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Vasquez on third. Matthews at first. One gone. Pitch gets away. No movement on the bases. 1-2 to count. Two on, one out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2 to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
あかんな、大谷選手。
Go ahead run on base. Isaac Paredes digs in now. A walk, and he's also singled. Oh, that hit him. Aimed to score from third. Saved at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander, but he's all right. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
大谷を先発から外そう。
じゃあ外されへんねん。なんでか知らんけど。はいよ。
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Otani will depart, and he's not going to be happy with
2連敗やで、
himself.
大
New
谷。
pitcher on the mound in a moment.
使い方が変態なんやろうな。
Now pitching for
Righty
Boston.
reliever out of the
Number
pen,
24.
Sandy Alcantara.
Sandy
Just trying to
Alcantara.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
もうこれ以上失点したくないで、ピッチャーええから入ってか。
And now he looks it back to second.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Still only one out here in the inning. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And
That's
another
the ball.
ball.
That's down.
Outside ball four. He walked him, and they are loaded.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
In there at the knees.
よかっ
Tough
た。
situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Nope. Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Left it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So here's Wade now. And there's a strike to the outside corner.
Doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And a 1-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Bases loaded, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Two now. And there's a ball. Three-two now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
早い球いったよかった。
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
The 1-1. Rip, but it curls foul. Sets him down looking. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Astros 5 and the Red Sox 2. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Byron Buxton. Ball 1, no strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hayden Wisniewski getting ready to go. Sousa getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jordan Alvarez.
Buxton on the run. That's it for a strike.
あれ
Throw to second.
Well, this is a real
What?
momentum killer. Leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hunter Goodman, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time.
No, ball.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
That's down. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail at 5-2.
やばい。
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Zach DeZenzo.
DeZenzo.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's a ball.
And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, I'd say that was a really nice pitch right there. And if it weren't for the call, you could say it was a great take, too. I mean, it's close enough to where you probably need to protect, but it looked to end up just off the corner.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Ball, that's in.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And there's a curve through for a strike. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. That one
That
just
missed. That's the
misses.
ball.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Up next for the
You get a walk,
Astros,
and you get
the
a walk.
shortstop,
Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
One out man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bryce Matthews. 1 for 2. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That clips the corner. And the 0-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump
Up next
today.
for the Astros, designated hitter, Jake Myers.
And first offering is fouled off. Vasquez off of first with 2 away.
Nope, ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Fouled off left side.
That's a ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Two and 2. Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs.
That's a
Outside
ball.
low. And the count now 2-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss there. Two. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
A great showcase of hustle tracking that ball down. They didn't get the out, but that's still a good baseball play right there.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. The Stros tried to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. The 0-1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Astros leave him loaded, and it remains 5-2.
めちゃめちゃ打たれる。
We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
それ大谷やけど、アルカンタラになってるけど。
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Hayden Wesneski.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. The other way, and he beats the shift.
バグっております。
So a man on base to start the inning.
バグっておりますので、ちょっと一旦抜けます。
Up next for the Red Sox.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put.
バグると一旦抜けると治ります。あ、キースフォークや。大谷ヒット出た。1点取ろう。ピッチャー変わったからな。勝てば5割、勝てばスイ
With
ー
Chris
プ。
Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for
Up next
joining
for the
us.
Red Sox,
We're in the
second
6th
baseman
and nobody out.
Ketel Marte.
Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw off the mark, and he's in there.
High throw may have made the difference right there. It's kind of hard to say, though. It's a little tougher for a catcher with a left-handed hitter in the box, and that hitter does not have to move at all to help you out. He just got under the throw, and it took off on him a little bit.
And it's second. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Marte wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Got him swinging.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
For the Red Sox, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
In the air, left field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. The Red Sox with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Varsho on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
もう1点取ろうこの回。
Right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. And that's fouled off. Ball. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runner stays put at third. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Sousa, the power lefty, up as well. And a count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Red Sox 3. Back here in Houston, so here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
For the Astros, first baseman Lamont Wade Jr.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the
ストライクじゃボ
He
ケ。
wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball.
ね
That one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Cam.
2 outs, base is empty. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, that's high.
And the 1-0.
No, that's it.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground.
Foul
And it
ball.
goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Now here's a flare off the bat, and it falls. And that extends the inning.
Definitely found a perfect
next
spot.
for the
Those could be hard
Astros.
sometimes. We talked
あ
about
ーね
Fielder,
in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
That's in
Yeah.
there. Strike one.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Quick toss to first.
Hey,
Smith.
he beat
back
it.
アウト
down.
じゃない。
Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that skips into dirt. Now one
No,
miss.
that missed. That's a ball.
Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So here's Christian Vasquez. First
Ball.
pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Two on, 2 outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 6-3.
comes through with the RBI. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Manager out of the dugout now. So they turn things over to the righty, Nolan McLean.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
No, that's out.
The 1-0. Yeah, that drops in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Here's a 1-1. That's a little bit low. Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. And it was a strike. The call is overturned. So they still have both challenges.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here, but the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 6-3. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week.
14本は誰すぎ
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. This one in the air right field. Smith towards the line.
That ball's
Can't
foul.
get there. This one lands foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Pete Crow Armstrong looking to start something with one gone. The Bo Sox trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Way out front for strike 2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Here's the 0-2. And that's where the swing It's a strikeout.
For the Red Sox, left fielder Yordan Alvarez.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out
ホーム
now
ラ
he's
ンだよ
standing
ご
alive.
めん
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher.
So,
Hunter
Singy, let's
Goodman.
dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running for Boston. Ellie De La Cruz getting some more speed on the bases. Ellie on the move. Strike in there. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
De La Cruz stands at second with 2 gone. Outside. And that's ball 1. Towards first. And that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Red Sox, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
アルバレス下げちゃった。
Now into the ball game on defense, Masataka Yoshida. He'll be out in left field. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Ball.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
To the right side. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
打ちすぎ。
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swings and misses. And the count 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's to third. To first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Ball.
That clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground to third. And that is that.
初めて
Nothing
の
doing
三者
there for
凡退が
Houston
7
as
回
they're
です。
unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Now pitching.
Welcome
Wow.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian
早くねえか、
He
1
pitched
回。
yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
やばい。
Leading off for Boston, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Ripped on a line.
おーし、入った。
That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second.
あらおーしよしよし。
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Really important at bat coming up now.
Fall off foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Down the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swings through that one out in front that time. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Catch.
Gets him to chase after that one. Man on second, 2 down.
That's the ball.
The 1-1. Swings over the top of that one. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. And the Red Sox lead 1. And they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. He's sitting on new pitcher for the Red Sox, Chris Sale.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Not even close there. Ball 1.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez. And all of those guys are Hall of Fame sluggers.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Sale, multi-time All-Star, more than 100 career wins on the mound, a former first-round pick back in 2010. The 1-1.
That missed. That's the ball.
And Sale deals. Runner takes off, fouls one off. 2-2. Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
1 out, man at first. Cam Smith up next for the Astros.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Varsho, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one in the air right field. Acuna on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. One and two now. Sale.
That's the ball low.
Almost got him.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
High fly ball out towards left field. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. He sends a rocket to left. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 8-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
Boston,
arm out of the bullpen,
number
Michael
36.
McGreevy.
And
Michael
with the big
McGreevy.
deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ball. That's down.
The 1-0. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down. Here's Christian Vasquez.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Already 3 runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2.
Nope.
I thought he'd bite right there.
Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball.
もうええやんけ
Now
バ
he's
スケさ
desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a
もう
little
許して
bit,
くれ
try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Base hit, left center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
もう勘弁してくれマッシュ内野ゴロ打ってくれ
Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, one away. And the 1-0.
Hey!
Foul ball. On the ground to first, and that's just foul.
マッシュ
The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went
Strike
to the
ya, boge.
fastball, and it was effective. Matthews not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the DH, Jake Myers.
No, that's in.
And that's outside.
That's the ball.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance
前
now
の
coming
試
up
合
for
で
the
あ
Red
んな打
Sox.
つからもう怒ってもうてるやんストローク
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mike Burrows.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that's in for a strike. Now 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
The 1-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Out to short, Matthews. Tosses to first, and Witt is out.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
To the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
大谷じゃなくなってる。大谷が滑ってない気がする。よー、ホームラン打たれんなー。なんでかな。 意味わからん。もう一回やりたいけど、時間がないので、お疲れ様でした。パドレスか。ショックやな、俺。下手。下手。